Good morning. It's just a little after 8. We left the Comfort Inn in Augusta, Maine. That's where we stayed for the night. We wanted to get off the road around 9 o'clock last night, but we had a lot of heavy downpour across a few states. So it caused us to slow down on the highway, and it took us longer to get where we need to be. So we arrived at our hotel around 12:30 in the morning. We had about 5 hours of sleep. We woke up probably around 5:30, got ready, had a nice breakfast there, and then we hit the road. We're an hour away from Bangor. And then after Bangor, probably another hour away from the Canadian border. And before we get home, we're going to stop off at the Sitters, and we're going to pick up the dog and then head home and unpack and do all that kind of stuff you do after, a long trip. So when we planned this a few months ago, we had the intentions of celebrating our 6th wedding anniversary in Magic Kingdom, underneath the fireworks and all that. And, that was amazing. And we set out to just go on a little adventure right after we were done work. We wanted to camp in Florida and see how that was like. And, so we brought our tent trailer. And all that went, according to plan, the way we envisioned it when we started talking about it in January. Kennedy Space Center was a last minute decision. It's not something I booked in advance because I didn't know if I wanted to do it. And I'm really glad that we did it last minute. All the theme parks were booked in advance. I did that all by myself through apps and websites. Lake Louisa State Park was all done by me as well when I was kind of researching where to stay near the Orlando area for camping, and then I saw many videos about Lake Louisa State Park through other YouTube content creators. I'm so thankful for YouTube content creators because you can get a lot of information that way, and not through text but also like through video, so that's great. I would stay at Lake Louisa State Park again in a heartbeat. It was exactly what we needed. It was away from Orlando, about half an hour away from the hustle and bustle and of families and whatnot in theme parks. It was a very quiet, nature-like setting where people just kind of went. It was very quiet to enjoy nature, biking, canoeing, all that kind of stuff, fishing. So if you like that kind of stuff, Lake Louisa State Park is for you. We also went there to celebrate our 6th wedding anniversary under fireworks, and we did that in Magic Kingdom. The theme parks were all wonderful, as expected. And I also want to give the gift to my husband to, see Florida for the first time and enjoy theme parks. And that also checked off the list. So overall, very happy and pleased with this budget-friendly road trip that we took with our tent trailer from New Brunswick, Canada, all the way to Florida, and I would do it again. That's it for the updates for now. And, just in case I don't update you again, I'm really glad that you were watching us on our adventure. And yeah, thank you very much for joining in.